The San Joaquin Valley has experienced epidemic levels of sickness well before the respiratory virus known as COVID-19, and unfortunately, well before these incredibly intense wildfires that we're now experiencing in a very extended wildfire season. And so we know on the ground that these impacts are experienced most severely and most immediately by our low income communities and our communities of color. And it was out of a response from having listening sessions across our region and hearing really similar stories in different communities about parents having to rush their kids to the emergency room from having asthma attacks from being outside on unhealthy air days. 1 in 4 children in the San Joaquin Valley have asthma, and so spikes in air pollution lead to, emergency room visits. And estimates show that it costs our region $6 billion annually in terms of lives lost, sick days that people have to take, and so many other things that, frankly, it feels a bit. Those things are priceless, right? You can't really quantify the ability to be able to step outside your home. So we were already suffering under those conditions. And then, the wildfires locked people indoors on top of the shelter in place that we were already experiencing for about 2 months. So climate change has many connections to our air pollution problem in the San Joaquin Valley. There's overlap between air pollutants and greenhouse gas emissions like black carbon. There are the worsening impacts like the extended and more intense wildfire season. And again, we know that these impacts are not equitably distributed